Hey there, and welcome to another Dave Does video. Today we're going to check out some Sophie Lloyd and Do or Die. Sophie Lloyd is a name that I know banded around, never checked anything out by her. I'm a part of a few Facebook groups which are kind of female-fronted metal bands or females in metal, and they post a lot of pictures of Sophie Lloyd, but doesn't really tell me much about musically what she's about, so I'm really intrigued to find that about. And so, yeah, let's just get straight into it. Bring it up on screen. Share thoughts and feelings again. No pausing, no talking throughout. Let's do it. Sophie Lloyd and Do or Die. Okay, Sophie Lloyd and Do or Die. Good solid track. I'm going to break my feedback into two different parts here. So there's one topic I want to talk about, and the other part is the kind of music video, etc. So music video and track. So like the video, like the track. It's good, solid. Reminds me of like late 90s, early 2000s British rock bands like from the 90s, bands like Skin, which some people will know, some people won't. It's got a cool classic rock vibe. It's got elements of bands like also American bands like some of the more kind of radio rock friendly bands from America, also things like Alter Bridge. Yeah, there's lots of good positives in there. It's not going to set the world on fire for originality, but sometimes you just want a good old rock out band that you can just rock out and have fun with. Music doesn't have to be incredibly thoughtful, thought-invoking, deep and meaningful with a hidden message in it. It sometimes is just, let's just go out there and have some fun, and that's what I like about music. So yeah, I really like the track from that. here's the topic. So obviously, Sophie is a stunningly beautiful woman. So the question is that a positive or a negative when playing in this field of music? So, because every time you see a post, I see a lot of pictures get put on these female-fronted metal bands, and you get things like Lena Scissorhands in there and stuff, and other people like that, and they're fairly, most of the time, scantily clad, etc. And in most of those occasions, whenever those pictures come up, I found out what bands they are, like Kiki Wong from Vigil of War. I have no interest in checking that band out because it makes me feel like I'm not going to be bothered enough to check them out because they're pushing their music on sex appeal rather than on the musical ability. However, you might get more people interested in the band because of that. So it's a kind of a double-edged sword. You're almost... You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So you're almost being, yes, you're getting promotion from it, but also you're getting negative reviews on it without actually having people taking the time to listen to the music. So one of the things I did there was I closed my eyes and I compared it and said, if it wasn't Sophie Lloyd in this and it was just a generic band that came out, what would I think about the band? And I'd give the same feedback. Great, solid, hard rock song. Wasn't anything amazing, but it was a good track and it was something I would listen to. We talk about it on the ADK channel where we talk about 4 categories when we do album reviews, which is bin it, trade it, stream it or buy it, ranging from absolutely awful, something that's not really for you and you would give it to someone else for something that you do like. Stream it as if you like it but not enough to go and buy it, and buy it is obviously if you want to invest in the band. So this to me is a stream it song. This is something I'd comfortably listen to, enjoyed listening to it, not enough about it to make me go and buy the album, but definitely something I'd go on Spotify and listen to. But it's horrible to think that in a world we are so superficial, but the fact is we are. It is first impressions. When you see a band, when you see 4 guys standing there in a picture, you make a decision where you want to click on it. When you see 4 women in a picture, you make a decision about you want to click on it. Some people go, oh, stunningly beautiful women, click on that, find out what they do. Some people will look at it and go, I've got no interest in that because it's not my sort of thing. They're obviously not, they can't be that good if that's what they're having to push themselves on. And that's a very narrow-minded viewpoint. And the reason I say that is because, like with the Kiki one, the only picture I've ever seen is dressed in that. However, I've seen her play, and I think she's an amazing guitarist. Same as Sophie Lloyd, she obviously is a great guitarist. But you see other female-fronted singers like Amy Lee, Floor Jansen, and they don't over-sexualise their positions. Sharon Dell from Within Temptations, again, they go for a certain look which is very beautiful and can look very sexy, but is not over-sexualising it to kind of push with huge cleavage pushed up, etc. So, I don't know. I probably am coming off like a complete dick right now, which is not intentional, trust me. I'm just trying to get it. It's more wanting a healthy debate. And it is something we're going to talk about on the ADK channel, about what does that mean when... Is it a benefit or a hindrance for musicians by pushing down a certain route? Are looks that important? Is the look and the dress code of the band as important to help a band become successful? So that's one of my questions here. So would this song have been... Would Sophie Lloyd be where she is now based on playing ability alone if she didn't look the way she did? The fact is she does, and so I think it's a help to get her to where she is, and I think it's great that she's doing more than just Machine Gun Kelly. This has given her an opportunity to kind of go off and do something better than Machine Gun Kelly, to be honest. I have listened to Machine Gun Kelly and I've never liked it, so it's just a personal preference. I'm sure there are lots and lots of people that do like Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, this is not me trying to take a dig. I'm just trying to understand, get my thoughts around it, as I think there is a topic there for discussion. But I would love people to kind of share thoughts and feelings in the comments of what you think about the importance, and do you think it has been a hindrance or a positive opportunity for Sophie in this kind of idea, and also for people like Kiki Wong in Vigil of War and etc., and Lena Scissorhands in Infected Rain. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. But as far as the song, do like the track, so I thought it was a good track. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share, and that, of course, is how Dave does it.